Okay, so we have three options here we can choose from with these missions we do. We can either decide to choose next, restart, or we can just exit. And well, because I'm planning on doing each of these in their own separate segments, obviously I am going to exit. And yes, I am sure I want to do this. We do also get autosave, which means of course we don't have to worry about the whole losing game progress thingy. But yeah, so we do basically get gold trophies. I don't think we need to worry about going any further than that. At least I think that's a gold trophy as far as I know. And so let's now move on to our first race, entitled When Life Gives You Lemons. And this is officially a race. So this is technically our first race. When life gives you lemons. A good agent destroys the confidence of the enemy, race against the lemons on their home turf, and show them why they should fear an encounter with Chrome. I also have no idea what Chrome stands for, but I will need to do research to know what it is short for. Whatever. So anyways, so if we finished first, we get 350 points. If we finish second, 200 points, and 100 points for third. You do not have to go for perfection if you don't want to, but obviously, because I'm trying to achieve 100%, that's obviously what I am going to do. Because that is just how enamoured I am to my commitment for video games. And I think because I know we are going up against lemons, I'm going to go for someone who is more their size, so I'm going to play as Luigi, because I want to.
I have been waiting for this all my life.
So this is officially our first race in the game. When life gives you lemons, race to the finish line, perform tricky maneuvers like jumping and drifting to gain energy from turbos. Turbos essentially refers to the boost tanks underneath. And well, even though they are called turbos in this game, technically they are known as boost tanks. But officially, we are out here on a surrounded oil rig. And officially, if you can press R2 enough times, you do of course get a stronger start. And of course we can also do other things. Also, if we collect some of the gas canisters, or fuel canisters, whichever you think is considered more relatable, we basically get some additional boost tanks we can use. I know it's called turbo tanks in this game, but I'm going to stick with calling it a boost tank because, well, that's technically what this is. And apparent as it might be, this is pretty much very similar to Guido Kart from Racerama, because technically we do get items when we do races, and we also get the gas canisters as well, which does of course technically fill up the boost tank. And overall, if we get maximum turbo power, we can basically do this, and basically go to infinity and beyond. We can also become temporarily shielded from the opponent's other items, as of which, since this is the first race in the game, we do not have to fret about the items of rivals behind, because, well, this is only the first race in the game, and technically, at the moment, we've got a pretty interesting battle going on for second position, but at the moment I'm just dominating this race, and no one really seems to be stopping me at the moment. Well, I guess whoever's in second isn't too far behind me, so at least I can say I'm not on a total tear with this race. But again, I am still leading. The track is fairly short. I'm also pretty sure this will be an easy victory unless I suddenly make a erratic decision that results in a total mistake. But it doesn't matter because I win. So we beat 2 trunk-offs to officially win that race. Then we had a Graham in 4th ahead of an Acer, and it was the 2 Hugos finishing off the classification order. I had the fastest lap by 1.25 seconds over the nearest trunk-off, and I of course had the best overall race time, and I won by less than 8 seconds. So I think it pretty much goes to show that as well as it being a race win, it was also a pretty comfortable win. And we get 350 points, spy points by the way. So technically, this I guess you could say is similar to Gran Turismo 5 with its whole leveling system, but aside from that of course, we basically get spy points instead of experience. And yes, I am comparing this to GT5 because, well, that's precisely what the whole leveling system reminds me of. So we are on 550 spy points at the moment, and we have less than 900 to go before we can officially get on with level 1. But of course I am going to try and clear all of these, and so I think I'm going to exit now because, well, the in-game dialogue is kind of getting annoying, and so I'm just going to exit now, save my progress, and move onwards to the next mission. And I did mention before I will be trying to play as every single character at least once. So, 2 missions down and still 4 to go. Next up is Chrome Energy Technology Training. Ooh, that sounds interesting. But yes, Chrome Energy Technology Training is coming up next.